Now that our taxonomies are ready, the next plan that we are going to do is we are going to try to list at least the states of which country we are making the directory. So in this case, we will all have the parent taxonomies, which are the states. Here in Australia, we have 8 states. So that's what we're going to display initially. So now, going back to our Klein project, we will ask Klein to create a custom homepage or front page of the WordPress to display the parent taxonomies from this custom category that we created, which is the state. So that's what we're going to write the prompt. So we will say, so this is our simple prompt in Klein's create a custom homepage that will display all the parent taxonomies of state in cards layout with their permalink. Let's now proceed and execute this. So as you can see right here, it's also creating the style.css. It's making our custom homepage decent. And there you go. It's completed. So there's just simple instruction that we need to do in order for us to make this custom template as the homepage. So let's go to the theme directory. So here we have the front page right here. This will be the template, a custom template for our homepage that will display all the states. Page here in our WordPress, go to pages. And we will create a page called home, just like that. And we just need to save this, right? And then go to settings and here in reading. Now we will select this option as static homepage and then let's set the home as our homepage, save changes. Now we should be able to see the list of states in our homepage. Let's view this. And there you go. That's what we need. All the top taxonomies here in our taxonomy state, which is this one right here, because we haven't imported all the states. That's why it's giving all these tab, but usually should be 8. Once we upload our actual CSV data, then we will see all this right here. Next plan that I want, whenever we click at a parent taxonomy right here, it should list all the cities or these children right here. For example, this Australian capital region. When I go inside the taxonomy, it should list all the cities related to this state right here. So we will create a custom template again for that to display these cities and how many tattoo shops within that city. So we will again ask Klein to create a custom template when we click the main state or the main parent taxonomy to list all the children taxonomies. So this is our simple prompt. So we will create a template that whenever we click the parent taxonomy, then it will list all its children and each child will display how many tattoo shops included in that city. So in our case, we are going to display all the cities and then beside the city name will be the number of tattoo shop within the particular city. So let's execute this. And you see right here, it's now created the taxonomy state.php. So that's the template that we requested and it also styled it. Now here we just need to do some instruction that Klein provided us. Please ensure your permalinks are set to structure that includes taxonomy based on post name or custom structure like this one. So we're gonna copy this right here and then go back to our WordPress and then in the settings here in the permalinks, we're gonna have this as custom structure and then paste the value that's been provided by Klein and let's save this and let's go ahead to homepage to see whether it's working correctly. So let's refresh this and select one of the states. So let's select Victoria and look at this, guys. So it's displaying all the cities right here. And when we click Box Hill, for example, inside the city, we want all the entries to be displayed. All right, I think you get my idea. So later on, you can just adjust the title of the page is H2 based on the keyword. Let's say, for example, tattoo shop near Victoria. And then here, we're going to have the city name as tattoo shop near Box Hill. And now we will be able to see all the entries related to this. Later, we will upload a bigger data so that we will have a good view of how the information will be displayed. So let's prompt this now to create another taxonomy custom template for the state city taxonomy that will display all the posts related to that particular category. All right. In our case, the city name. So let's do that now. So this is my prompt. Create a custom taxonomy that when I click any of the children listed in taxonomy state, that means this record right here, then it will display the list of posts included within the selected child or the city that we select. So the idea will be when we select one of the city, it will now display all the tattoo shop. So let's execute this. So you get the idea, guys. You just need to prompt whatever data you need to see and test this. All right. So it just made the appearance look better. So when I click Caroline Springs, for example, oh, there you go. I have this really large image. I think it's already displaying the list of all the tattoo shop included in that particular city, which is good. All the pieces coming together. Now, what we just need to fix is how the display will be shown correctly. Let's say I selected the city, so we will create a custom taxonomy for that. In this case, it just modified the taxonomy state, so I will just ask to create a separate taxonomy for the children. So here, I just asked to create a separate taxonomy for the children, and it's now writing a separate one for, as you can see here, archive state child.php, and it should have all the list of post or tattoo shop children in the particular child or our city. So let's check that now. So let's again select this. It should display just one post. Oh, which is this one. That's the post that we need, the title. Now, this is the city and this is the tattoo shop within that city. So we just need to, from client, to display the featured image, display the title, and also display the description. So we're gonna ask it to modify. So as you can see right here, I went to this the JSON CSV for custom fields that we created using advanced custom fields, and I just selected all those custom fields that I want to display as part of the list. I also want the featured image, the title, and these custom fields right here. So you can adjust as you want. You can modify whichever data you want to display to the list. So let's do this for now. So it looks like it's done pretty quick. Now let's see how it's being displayed. So let's refresh this. So there you go, guys. It's coming together just like that. But I think I want to have a bigger data so we can see it clearly. So let me grab a larger data and then I will re-upload the CSV. Here, I will import the CSV. So I'll add more data. So I'm actually thinking to upload this entire data now in my local so that I can clearly see before I put this into the actual server. But it may take some time because it has 3,700 entries. I'm gonna upload all this and then just wait for some time. And guys, just before that, while we are hearing the data, why we need to select when we are scraping the data, why we need the business status is because you want to filter to show only the business which are operational. So just select this operational. You can leave the close permanently and close temporarily. Don't include them. Only those operational business, so your directory will be much more convenient for people who are. Let me just create a new tab right here just to know that I have the new data, which is right here. And when I scroll down right here, I should only get I will only have the 3,716 entry right here. So these are all the clean data. Guys, I forgot, before you do this, you must need to have a clean, if you are re-uploading the CSV, make sure you clean up your post and taxonomy so that it won't mess up. So I just downloaded this bulk delete, WP bulk delete. So I want to clean up first all the existing tattoo shop because those are just sample data. So let me select tattoo shop. Make sure you are selecting the correct post type here. Otherwise, it will delete also the post right here. Make sure you select just the tattoo shop, which is the post type right here. Otherwise, if you have hundreds of posts here, it will also get deleted. So be careful. So let me delete the post. And also, I'm going to delete the taxonomies from the tattoo shop, all the states. Right, that's done. Now we can proceed creating our new and proper data. Again, select this. So this is the quite tedious part here because you need to again remap, but that's fine. We want our directory to be as comprehensive as we want. So again, going back to drag and drop, I showed you already how you can properly map the terms and taxonomy. So it will create a parent, which is the state, and the children, which are the cities. So let's do that once more. So I forgot, guys, we need to fix the shortened version of the state. As I already mentioned it to you, we have to do this in our actual data. So let me open that. So here in the state, there are some shortened name that we have to fix in Victoria, like that. And I also want to remove some of those that don't have the blank state right here. So we have to clean up a little bit more. So here in the Queensland, so let me do this correctly. So let me go to filter. But anyway, what I'm uploading here are just sample, which we will change in the actual server. I just want to see how it's going to appear. But whenever you do the cleanup, so let's do that now. Let's add a filter. And here, let's sort this to this one. And ACT, they should be the full name of the state like that. All right. So coming down, the New South Wales, let's see if there's any abbreviation or shortened state name. So look at that, NSW. I don't want that. We want to have the full New South Wales. So we're gonna select all the NSW right here and replace it with New South Wales. Now, next is the Northern Territory. It should be all Northern Territory, not NT. So look at this. We have two NT. We will fix that, and we will fix Queensland to be a full name. So especially when you are working on the United States, so it will be a big list that you have to, make sure it's comprehensive enough so that people will come back to your directory. That's why I suggest you start with a smaller one. When you get used to it, you can go to larger data. All right, so I think we're all good. And what I want to do, I will delete all these entries right here without the state name and the city. These are all incomplete information, which I don't want to include in my directory. So I'm going to delete them just like that. And I'm going to save this. This is our clean data now. And I think I'm going to re-upload this. So let me do this real quick. So again, coming back here, while we are now uploading our clean data, we can go ahead and check some of the entries. So we can go to all the tattoo shops added. You can see we've gotten 197 now. So I think we can go and have a quick look how it's going to display. So you can see here, we've got more states here because we uploaded a bit larger data. So let's go to Queensland. And yeah, we have more cities, and let's check one of the city that has a lot of posts. So here we've got the Mermaid Beach. So let's check this. Oh, there you go. That's our list. Look at that. How nice it is being displayed. So you can just change the name of this. It will be easy. You can just configure that easily in the custom template. But look how nice it's going to display all the data. So look at this. So I just click this, the single post. We will also create a dedicated template for that, which we're going to do later. So here we have the review link. So when you open this, so there you go. It's actually opening the Google reviews, which is really helpful for our visitors of this directory. So here we have the custom images right there. We can add more details like the working hours, all those things we can do as long as we capture the data. Our data is in our database. We can easily manipulate how we will be displaying the data. So make sure you are just correctly asking Claude how to display. So let's say, for example, the working hour. It didn't display the working hour here, so we can add that. So let's prompt this now and display all our remaining data, such as the full address, the city name or the state name. So we're gonna have the full address. So one thing about this, when you are asking client, it's better you know the file name because it's already created. So you can simply tell client exactly the file name that you want to modify right here, which is the archive state child. So client will know where to go. So here, can you modify archive date? So let me just grab this 3 new data that we want to show in our list. Okay, so there you go. It has this summary, and let's refresh the page. Okay, there you go. That's what we need. This was the about, and I'm for something that has working hours. I saw the issue. Our template has working hours with S, but this one is just working hours. So I asked client to fix that. Now we can refresh this. And there you go. That's the working hour that we need. And the about full address is not showing. Well, we can have a look and check that later. But yeah, you get the idea. Full address, it should show as well. But you check. Make sure it is mapped correctly. So full address is that one. Oh, it's not just displaying the full address, but that's fine. We can work with it later. You get the idea. So here, what you want to do is just ask client to display it properly. So here, I'm just going to say... So I'm telling client that the working hour is in JSON format, so make it readable. So let's execute this. Okay, let's this page. And there you go. We have the nicely displayed working hours. Look at that. And also the about, we can ask Claude to display these in a readable format as well. So same thing. Okay, so we also ask to fix the about to make it readable, and then we paste the sample format here, and we make sure that it's flexible because sometimes, as you notice, it's displaying this type of data and some other time just this, so we will have it more flexible. Wow, there you go, guys. So it's coming into pieces coming together. Look at that. This is now the accessibility display, amenities, toilet. Yes, we have all the information nicely displayed right here. And I think that you may want to do is just to customize the design, the template, the themes, which you can do in the later part once you're satisfied with the data. The next thing is we will create a custom display again when you select the actual post. Okay, so when you are here in this listing, so people will be clicking this and you will need to display all the proper data. Okay, so we'll again ask client to do that for us. Okay, so I can see right here, we are putting as much details as we need. So we want to display the title, featured image, the content, which is the same content as the about, and it's in JSON format. So you have to give the sample structure and the custom fields that we want to display. Working hour, again in JSON format, so you have to say that to display that in readable format, the full address, phone, rating, reviews, everything that you want. So open the custom fields JSON here at the ACF, so you have a guide on which custom field you want to display. Now let's do this, and it should now create a custom, not theme, custom template for tattoo shop custom post type. So it completed pretty quick. So let's go to homepage first. Let's refresh this. And let's go to Victoria. Here we have lots of cities now. Let's go to Ballarat Central. And there you go. We have all this right here. Okay, working hours, the accessibility, the image. So all this thing right here. You can add more details as you want in the listing. So when someone clicks the actual tattoo shop right here, there you go. It's displaying the featured image. It's displaying the details, service options, working hours. So you can just fix the how it's gonna appear, but as long as the data is there. So look at this. This is a full address rating. We have the review link, and we have the logo right there. So I just want to ask to make it look better. So I just told client to make it look better because everything is displaying in the left side. Wow, there you go. We have our, this tattoo shop right here. So you can go back to cities. So to Australia, we can visit with the city, Elizabeth. And there you go. These are the listings. So yeah, you always need to do is to, make it look better, make it look professional, add logo, and things like that. But all the data seems to be displaying correctly. And look at here, all these cities here in the Australian capital region. So you can have the title right here to be tattoo shop in Australian capital region, things like that. And when you go inside one of the city, so here, this is the city name. So again, you can say tattoo shop in Belconnen, and you have all this list right here. So you have the keyword and the list here. I'm going to have another part of this video where we will need to deploy this to the actual server and maybe style it a little bit better. But now, you get the idea. So hopefully you can launch your own directory by now. You have all the information you need. What you just need to do is, make it look pretty, especially the homepage, put some FAQ and add filters, just like what we did here in the both directory. So we have the filter of the state, which everything you can ask in client. So you have the FAQ and add some random tattoo shop right here. In my case, it's the boat repair shop. So you can do that. In the next video, we will be launching this directory in the actual server with the domain name. And we will put some more design and we will make it look decent. Thank you. See you in the next part.